All right, well, good afternoon. Welcome. My name is Matt Bartlett. I'm the head of NFT Community and Web3 at Van Eck, or as I tell my friends and family, head of all of the buzzwords from last year. But it's my pleasure to walk you through one asset manager's experience related to NFTs, that being Van Eck. So today we'll cover three things: who is Van Eck quickly, and why did we launch an NFT collection? But second, we'll drill down into some of the unique challenges that we encountered as a regulated U.S. financial services firm and how we dealt with those. And then lastly, where do we go from here? So Van Eck, founded in 1955, we're a U.S.-based global asset manager. Most people know us for offering investors early access to things like international equity, emerging markets, gold, even ETFs as an investment vehicle. So if you've been following us, it should be no surprise that we were the first asset manager to launch an NFT. But why did we do it? Well, as you could imagine, we have, of course, our traditional finance audience, right? And then we also have a crypto native audience who follow us for our innovations around digital asset solutions. The idea was to build an NFT membership where we could sort of connect the old school with the new, right? And so we could bring together those who want to learn from each other, network globally, and sort of make it this win-win environment for everyone involved. So we created 1,000 assets on the Ethereum blockchain. We used Unreal Engine 5 for the design. This was a free NFT claim back in May last year for 1,000 assets. We had 50,000 signups. Being free probably had a lot to do with that. So what you see here on the left, we've got our common scouts, middle guardians, the rares, and on the right, these are our legendary innovators. It's an attempt to honor historical figures who've made contributions to science, mathematics, and other areas. But overall, for an almost 75-year-old TradFi firm, I think they look pretty good. Looks are not everything. Why would you want to have one of these NFTs? On top of getting digital asset research every week, some free gifts from partner collections who wanted to collaborate with us, you were invited to multiple real-life events. So last consensus, Cynthia Lemma, she's a U.S. Senator from Wyoming, joined our CEO, Jan Van Eck, for a fireside chat on Bitcoin regulation. What was interesting about that party was it's 125 community members, anywhere from 18-year-old crypto natives all the way to billionaire startup founders and everything in between. So it's a really interesting, fun event. We doubled down on that in September at the New York Stock Exchange and then again at NASDAQ, where we hosted a bell ringing ceremony. So you can come on up and ring the closing bell and be a part of that. So that's why I wrote here priceless utility. I think that's pretty cool. So what are the challenges? Well, number one, we don't want to issue an unregistered security. That's a big deal. We have communication rules that are unique to being a regulated financial services firm. And then I'll tell you from personal experience, the appetite is limited from TradFi, and I'll dive into that. So unregistered securities, big no-no for Van Eck. We put some precautions in place. One, you had to sign a terms of use saying that you wouldn't sell, list, or transact the NFT in the secondary. Second, we had to put some teeth behind that, meaning yours truly had to go and scour the secondaries every week to make sure that nobody listed an NFT. So as an example here, someone listed theirs for 32 ETH, and that week I had to wipe it blank, and then they were removed from the community. I hate to be so strict, but we don't want to be in trouble either, right? Second, for communications, here's one thing that we don't have that almost every NFT project has: a Discord channel. And the reason for that is if a complaint comes through the Van Eck sales line or through email or through our hypothetical Discord channel, we actually have to funnel that up to our compliance team. And that would just get overwhelming. If you've been in Discord for more than 5 seconds, you know there's FUD filled in it every day. So what we did do, on the bottom right of every NFT, we've got a QR code. If you scan it, it'll take you to our community page where you can see updates and news. Of course, this is a one-sided form of communication, not super helpful. We have Twitter. Not everybody's on Twitter. We have email. I live in the U.S., Tampa. I can only email people in the U.S., so what did we do? We worked with the Portals NFT project on the Solana blockchain and built the Van Eck virtual world. So it's a metaverse-like environment. You could join from any PC browser and jump around in sort of a Roblox-like experience. Non-threatening, you can't attack each other, but you can voice chat and have fun. We had a scavenger hunt back in December, and we incentivized that with about 30 PO-ops over the last year. So we've tried to get people to engage. Is it perfect? Not at all. I'd love for there to be a better solution, but that's what we have for right now. In terms of TradFi not being ready, I was in Hollywood, Florida, end of January of this year, speaking in front of the top 1% of all wealth managers in the country. It was good. I mean, we talked NFTs, Web3 use cases. They collected a POAP. I got them to download rainbow.me. Most of the feedback was good. This was the stuff that wasn't so good. So the top feedback, and I'm paraphrasing, gentleman doesn't know why NFTs are valuable. I mean, that's something that we'll have to keep discussing and driving home. But second, maybe the more egregious feedback was that crypto is another unbelievable scam and will soon get rationalized. You know, this one hurts because, you know, this is my industry, and I can't help but think that this advisor manages wealth for many families across the country who someday will inherit or transfer that wealth to a more crypto-native generation. I just wonder if this advisor will hang on to those clients. So I guess my ask of you, I continue to educate in my industry. I'd ask that you do the same, even when it is a bear market. Keep fighting the good fight. So where do we go from here? What is at the end of the rainbow? Van Eck has made an investment in a platform that I'm going to share with you today. It's sort of a cliffhanger. If you want to meet me outside, I'm going to actually give you a physical token that has a POAP. If you want to scan it with your phone, and there's a QR code that'll take you to the platform so that you can sign up for the wait list. But I really think this is something that will benefit the community as a whole, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you. If you're not interested in that, I write a Substack every Monday called Blubber Notes, NFT Alpha for Future Whales. YouTube education, go to YouTube, type in Matt Bartlett, Van Eck. I've got at least a dozen 2-minute videos for you to share with friends and family. And if you want to check out the Van Eck community page and visit the virtual world, there's the link for it. My Twitter and Telegram are both at Matt Bartlett VE. So if you'd like to connect, chat, and meet with me afterwards, happy to do so. So thank you so much for the time and opportunity. Thank you to the NFT.NYC team. Have a great day.